And as I understand is Christ's teachings, to give you a little bit more clear example, when we're trying to love someone, the way I see that he taught us is not to go, oh, I love that person and send them love, because that's personal. It's coming in a sense from me, even though I'm loving. We would call that a personal love. Still nice, but it's personal. I think Christ taught us to turn all our attention to our Creator, into the oneness of the mystery that created the stars, the heavens, all angels, all life. And in that love, we're making a vessel that God's love then is returned and then goes out to those individuals. So we're allowing God's love to do the loving. What a beautiful thing to ponder. It's partnering with God. And that's ultimately, I think, what Christ was teaching all along. And that's where we strive, even to find good or to express goodness, going back to that kindness, any trait, integrity, gratitude. It's all directed in that attentiveness with God, and allow that then gratitude, that goodness, to go out through. That's the part of calibrating we are. And again, it's full of mystery, but you start in that loving expression. Well, what a keynote Easter brings then for these kind of thoughts to ponder. We truly can do all things when we can give it to God. Christ lived that for us and lives that for us now. I recently learned of a Jewish mystic in a play I saw a couple weeks ago. Interesting that this was brought to my attention during Lent. It illustrates to me, in the Jewish faith, the same effort to become part of the Christ outpouring we are discussing this morning. Now, his name is Isaac Luria. He lived in the 1500s. He is founder of the Lurianic School of Kabbalah, Jewish esoteric mysticism. Right there. He believed that when God created the world, God formed vessels to hold the divine light. And as the light began to fill the vessels, they were unable to contain divinity and shattered. Sparks of divine light were trapped in those shards of these vessels. They scattered throughout the cosmos and formed our world. He says, the task of humanity is to reunite the scattered sparks of light, to repair the broken world, and thus participate in finishing God's work. Well, that to me explains in a very beautiful, mystic way the whole effort in becoming part of the outpouring of the Christ Spirit, which is the Christos from God for all humanity, to reunite the scattered sparks of divine light, to repair the broken world, and thus participate in finishing God's work. This gives our lives purpose, doesn't it? Unfolding that spark, maybe we're one of the shards, that spark of light within us, and gather the goodness in all things. Doing good, looking at things more positively, coming at things like Danielle and I in kindness, seeking joy, all now can be seen as fulfilling God's work through us.